Sitting on my butt, butting out the cigarette, Billy Goat. Mary had a little lamb, Winnie the Pooh Bear. There is a word that was mentioned today, and it's when the B and R come together, like in the word broom. Don't think that it has nothing to do with the moon high in the sky. For myself, and I'm going to talk to myself because I'm extremely excited. Okay, I'm just extremely excited. And I'm excited because somehow the reason why I believe that broom has something to do with moon, that has something to do with cow, that has something to do with 4 plugs. And listen, if you have 4 plugs, all you have is something of 2. Why? Well, the cow, right? The limousine cow, black and white. White 65, black 29, 1111, but in 2 different dimensional connections. Also in the house of 99, the cubic world. The Medicare cow. The Medicare cow. When you have jumper cables for your car, you got 4 that connect on 2. Sorry, you have 2 and 2 4 connector cables. 4 total that connect 2 and 2. 2, 4, 2. 5335. Electric company. Doesn't it fit so perfect? I mean, if I was going to create this world, I was going to put it right in front of everybody. I want everybody to know. I want everybody to know the truth. When you were a kid, we clapped our hands. Yay! Did you feel that good vibration? What did you feel with your child? You're a male. You weren't born with a child. You don't know what it is. Right? You don't know what a woman knows. You did not bear the child. B equaling to what and can be IC, because of the way you put the small b together. In the big B, it's a divided 88. Pegasus, purple, red, white, and blue. Is it the red devil or the red Republican repossession? Is it the blue ice, cold, democratic demolition? Demo and repo? Repo records and demo records? 45 spinning on a 33 with a little disc, spongy disc on the inside? Red, white, and blue. White is for the white hats. Number 65, the students of the 7th gate. Working and have always been working and have never left the core valley. For all eternity in the alliance. In the Galactica, in the Cantic worlds, ancient. AN 1 and 4, 14. 14 is the same thing, and it's so beautiful. You have to know this, that as you come to the 13th letter, and then you come over here to the 14th letter, okay? When you go over here, let me see, is this on the same row? It's not an exact design. To the first letter, and you go over to the 7th letter. So you're coming down and you're going over. This is, and then you're going to go up and you're going to go back to 7 again. Okay, this is found on the deck of cards. Look at the king, look at the jack. Okay, look what they have, like the planters. It is half of a hexagon. Now, what is happening over here is, how can I say it? So when let me go back down over here, and this is 1, which is, this is Z, this is M, this is N, and this is A. This is gematria inside the 2 houses. The pyramids, are they going to be the same? I don't know. They're telling a little bit of a different story, so maybe the numbers will change. I don't know. Maybe because in one world it's 13, And in the other world, it's 5. 1 plus 3 equals to 4. So it's 5, 4. 1 times 3 equals to 3. So it's 5, 3. 1 and 7 in the gateway of DC, which is the 20 and 9 birth to the hoe, and 8 equals 23, the creation through the split world, Earth, Venus coming together. But Earth only comes together with Mercury in Pluto. Mercury must be in Pluto, and somehow it's all out of Jupiter, right? And now, when I say all this, what happens is Earth is split. It's down the center. It's down the center. But there's a question for Earth. Is it this Earth over here? Or, okay, is it this Earth over here? Which one is it? These three or this one? Why do I ask that question? The reason for the question is this is 1 times 2, 1 plus 2 will equal to 2 and 3. The equation of 5 times 3, 5 plus 3 equal to 8 and 15, equaling to 23. If I turn this over, you will get 64 Zion Israel of D. 65. 5 here, 6 here. This is the student yo. Earth and Mars, the student yo gets inverted. The 7th gate. Count them. 5 and 4 and 6 and 3. 5 dots and 4 empty spaces. 6 dots and 3 empty spaces. 5, 4, 6, 3. So it becomes L-O-V-E. Love. That's what it is. And the invert of it is 1, 2. So you have 1, and the invert of 1 is just give me a second. The invert of 1 is 8. So it becomes H. You can also look at it as Z, like the Zohar. And this would be 1A, and it would also be I. Now, I'm just want to rethink this. What was I getting over here? I don't remember why. Oh, yeah, I did it because of the 6 and the 5. I did it because of the 6 and the 5. So let me just see why I did it. And oh yes, this was the voids. So 4 voids, and then there were 3 voids, and 11 dot, and 7 void. Does it do it on all the dice? Let's check it out. Here we have 2 dot, 7 void, and then we have 3 dot and 6 void. So on this one, we get 6 and 7 is 13 void, and we get 2 and 3, 5 dots. Now, when we did it 6 and 5, 11, let's see if we get it again. So we have 6 dot, and we have 5 dot, and we have 3 void, and here we have 4 void. So we have 11 dot and 7 void, and the void is in DC, the polarity. And this is a polarity number because it's the polarity of the lowest number, any craps, or 11 craps. Just give me a second here. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the short video. So we have 7, 5 and 5 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1, 17, it is a gateway. But every time you total a 10, this must go up, and it is the heart gateway, the 55, created by 16. It'll create 76, that will eventually go into 55. And it'll continue on, and it'll create 35. 5 times 5, 5 plus 5 is 25 and 10. So it creates the next connection. And then it'll create, 35 will create the 15 and 8 equals to 23, which was somewhere into the last connection. This is Yo 11. We're always screaming out Yo, so we split the two houses. Reasons for army stripes. You're going around the corner. It's a pyramid. The more the stripe is on an angle, the more you'll know whether or not this is going to be 3 sides or 4 sides. And somewhere in the combinations of these letters, it's telling us, I'm quite sure, a story. Now, what happens over here, and what is this, and why did I do this? This is just the gematria scale, but I'm putting in the regular numeric value for the alphabet from the basic alphabet we learn at school, where A is 1 and Z is 26. Okay, and here's where you can say amen, men's. I'm just trying to think where bar mitzvah fits into this or something. Well, the T, the bat mitzvah, the T is here, and over here, okay, in this position over here is number 5, and this is the R letter in gematria. Sorry, I'm wrong. This is 20, this is 18, this is 16. So what, this is 18, hold on, 20, 18. Yeah, that's right, I was right, yeah. So being in the 5 position and this being in the 7 position, they are what is the male and the female, the R, male, female, connected together by number 6. The 7 is the male, the 5 is the female. But I was talking over here, so what happens over here, it's like almost like the beginning of the game, because you got to keep going. You go up, down, 1, 1, up, down, 1, 1, up, down, 1, 1, and then up, down, 1, 1, and then you come back to the beginning. Once you get the 5, it's just like really being back at 1, really. I mean, once you get the 5, it's like starting over at 2. I'm going to explain to you why. 5 times, let's say 6, okay, 5 times 6 will equal to 3. 5 times any number will equal to half that number. 5 times 9, 45. So that's what 5 does. It creates a division. 2 sides, half and half, create all, plus the gear itself, FIVE, 42, the cat's gate. So we connected that over here, we did that over here, we did Mercury, Pluto, and Jupiter, and one of the reasons for it is 1, 5, and 3, or 1, 3, and 5. Whichever way you want to look at it, this is the Mars Sun. Mars Sun. So it's a crossing. Sun is a crossing. I know because of the fox. 9 times 5 or 9 times 6, and you are playing with the gateway. You are playing with the gateway. 7 come 11. Now we have to go to the game of craps and see what the odds and the payout is on this. We have to know a little bit more about the game in order to know more about these numbers, because the game is just telling us a story about these numbers. Roll the dice, you got to hit the backboard. Dice are no good, cock dice, you know. There's the stick man, you know, you have the stick man, eh? So I'm not sure where I was. Yes, so I'm over here. So what happens is Z and Z come together over here. That is number 52. So I'm assuming Earth's heart starts right over here on ZZ. On the ZZ. And this on the ZZ is also 88, as it also is 11. Where is it 11 and why? It's not really 11. It's 1 and 1, right? 1111 is probably, I don't even want to get into that right now. I mean, because if I say 1111, I would have, see this area over here, right? This would be another 1 just like here. So 11, 11, and in between are the two mountains, like the lake of two mountains. Here's the valley. This is just the 52 letters of the alphabet. You want to go to the piano, right? You want to go center C. That's what center C is, right? You have to go 25, 26, 27, 28. C, D, E, F, G. And here is 27, 26, 25. So you got G and Y coming together. G and Y, 77, 5507. That's what the placement of the alphabet. This would be a T20. T20, and this reverse would be a B2. BT 220. I'm just thinking what it can possibly mean. Oh right, it's just the reverse. This is where 13 comes in. This is where man and the moon comes in. The B and the R, okay, is the king and the queen. It is the connection between 5 and 7. Where am I? This, I have to explain a little bit better, and the reason for this is actually because to make it, it looks like a 12, and to make it, it looks like the 13. It's a split world, okay? It's been split. It's 88 because it's a corner, right? And there should be something right over here, 8, 8, the 8, and 8 on top, because it's a corner of the cube that was cut off. See the way it almost looks like this long nose thing, but this is just a letter B. If you want to look at BB, both sides of the B are for baby, but you can't put a B backwards and a B forward to say anything, so you put it forward in the word. And you do it again. 2 tunnels, 2 houses. So yeah, we can go forward and backward with this and say 2020, just like in the Mayan calendar, it says 25,920, but it's not actually saying the number you see, because if you see it this way, you know, and then this, because you're going to say 2020, which is 107, 107, out of service, out of service, out of service, D. Well, it looks like 500 to me. But anyways, so this is 577, and this is the moon, male and female, Christ, in the heart of man, in the light of man, and it's saying it because the numeric value of Christ is 77, and Christ is right there. Mater. How do you spell matter? 40, 23, and 14. So the beginning of matter is 1000, and then you have to do one of these. And one of these is telling me about this. It's telling me between 1 and 13, it's one pyramid. I don't know the angles of the pyramid yet because I've never really discovered it until now, what I'm talking about. So now you come over here, and I can use it as amperes, but I'm going to use it as a pyramid. Now I'm going to get TT. Now I'm going to ask myself a question. I know TT is a gateway, but it's not in Roman numerals. So what do? There's 2 gateways, and it's 40. 40 is the blue world. So is it the blue world gate? And just because I was programmed to write this words out, which is 40, and I can actually do this. G at E. So if G is at E, that would be 7 and 5. So G and E is on the moon, electric company, the gateway. The moon number 57 equals to 35, and 12 equals to 47. 47 is the numeric value for time, and the inverted time is Jesus and energy. So if you want to tell me you're leaving on a jet plane, where are you going? A through N? Why A through N? N is over here. So when you start in Fibonacci, you go from 1 and 1. 1 and 1 is 2. 2 and 1 is 3. But in this scenario, I use the situation, but I don't add up anything. I just say if I'm starting from here and I'm going to here, whatever the value result is, I'm going to start from off the board, going onto the board, into here. This is from off the board, jumping over the bridge onto the board. So I'm going to go 14 and 13 is 27, and I've done the whole alphabet. In this one, 1 and 1 is 2. I just made it to the next step. So after we do this and I say that, so now you get this over here is in between here and here. It is the valley between two gateways. 77 is the 8 heaven for the 9 birth. 89, everybody say hi. I'm from the one spirit of the heavens of Venus. I am 420 because this is 80 and this is 10. A, B, C, D equals to 10. I am also of the world of DC, Zion, Israel. And in where that comes from is 6 times 4, 6 plus 4 equals to 24 equals to 10 equals to 34. Now where do I get this from? What do you mean? Well, let's take it on to the next page. I'll have to rewrite this page. You open your eyes because I stopped, eh? Okay, let's go on with this. Today is April. I'm going to have to guess to 6. Oh, it's 6/4 today. Oh my God, it's the 4th month. It's the 6th day of 2022. Show me the TV. Show me the 5G. Show me the GE. Show me the 7557. Show me the moon in DC. Everything stopped and is over in 5775 or the year 2015. We have to go the last cycle of the first cycle of birth, and that is 9. When we get to the end of that 9, it'll be the year 5784 ending, or will it be beginning? Since the cycle ends at the beginning of 5784. Now, this coming year, okay, in September, it will be Rosh Hashanah. Venus 1 times 8, 1 plus 8, 89. Say hi to the spirit in heaven. 4 times 2, or 20, equals 280. We have 60 minutes in the chopped planet. And we didn't say that there's 180 on this side, where there's 90 on this side. Let's say there's 60 on this side, okay, and there's 120 on this side. This is a possibility the way the Earth. You think we had 3 even 120 degrees times 3? You know what? I thought about it for a while, but it's not true. It's not. There's no way, Jose, but I can tell you, here's your B on this side. Here's the eyes. Take a look, and here's. But even when you do it this way, the outcome of that circle and the outcome of this circle puts this head only in one house, coming from the space house above. And then you say, why, oh why is there a club, and why do we have this image design like a wake on that club, and why have we seen this before? From where does it come, that half a moon shy, that the waters and the ripples in the waters of I? So now, the year coming this year is 5783, which means 5783 has ended. It is ended. I need to look at things this way. I could be wrong by 1 year, and it would not make me happy. The reason it wouldn't make me happy is because of this scenario here. When a child is born, right, the time it took creation to get to this planet, okay, elapse of time. So we're actually starting from the time of departure. Todd, dot, time of departure, and then there's time of arrival. Toda, maybe today, right? When are you going to arrive? I'm going to arrive Toda. Time of departure, arrival, today. We were talking about hockey. We were talking about 3 periods. They're 20 minutes a period. But not all periods are 20 minutes. And what does it mean, 20 minutes? What does it mean, 20 times 60 is 1200. So I got to figure out what that means. 1266, it looks like it's a 1 moon, 2 moon gateway to me. 1820. This is 1260, 1280, 1280. I have to think about this. I have an idea of something, but what I'm getting to more like this, 3 periods equals 3 by 28 equals to 84. And we have Pluto. We have Bi. We have Cell. We have Pole. We have Ring. And many, many other things. And from 84, we have 44 and 24 and 14 and 54, 45, and this can also be 14, 41, and this can be only 24, and this can be only 44, and this will be 29, and it can only be 29, and then it's going to be 18 and 10, which is the breakdown. The 29 goes like that, but in actuality, the 29 goes, let's see, number 10 is over here, and number 20 is over here, and number 9 I think is over here, so I think we might be going, I don't know, something like this. Anyways, I shouldn't have done that. I messed my book up. Didn't want to do that. Let's not get into the artwork of this. Definitely not looking to mess my page up. But remember, lots of lines, 1 or 2 things happen. Many lines, many things happen. So we get to this. So what I'm actually getting to is 3 times 20 equals to 60, and 1 times 20 equals to 80, and this would be over time. So over is 15 plus 22, 5 plus 18 equals to 23 equals to 37, which equals to 60. That's for over, plus 47 for time equals to 107. 5 times 2, 5 plus 2, out of service. Out of service. That's what I think it means in CB codes, right? In CB codes, CB codes. Yo, 11, come to town. Yo, 11, come to town. It's the third white at the 7th gate, equaling to the cube. 3 times 7, 3 plus 7, 10 and 21. So there's just a whole lot of things. I'm not sure what I missed not talking about. Did you know that 75,075 moons have passed in this amount of time? Oh yeah, I want to end up with this. So this piece over here is it's 3131. What happens is when we come to this, it means that we're starting 5784. It means we're starting the beginning of the end of the third cycle. You see, you have 3 numbers. You already finished stand. This part over here is when the cube flips. On this number here, we're ending this one. We celebrate it to end it and not to begin it, because this is what we're really beginning. When they say we're beginning this, it's not true. We're beginning this one. Now I'm just going to use these as ABC. We're flipping the cube between 3 and 4. Yom Kippur, Rosh Hashanah. So I still wanted to talk about, where was I talking about? And the reason for this is because the 1, the 3, and the 5 also represent the orange ball. The numeric value in Pythagorean sun is in 135. To create 135, you're going to take 5 times 7 and 20 times 5. So you're going to take 27 times 5, and that is your beta gates. That is your E-world beta gates. I don't know how to explain it. It's the 2 cube. It's Venus. It's the Venus gate for Mercury to come on into the house and make form inside of the house of Venus, explode, the big explosion, the Big Bang. The Big Bang of Venus. The Venus suns. The Venus suns. I already thought it was the Phoenix. It would also be a bird. So you would actually have 13, and then you'd have 1, and then you'd have 12, and then you'd have 500. That's just between me. I just want to see where else we're going with this. Okay, I guess we're going to end the video the way it is. What 88 is, that you have 88 and you split it. Why is the top part of the 8 bigger than the bottom part of the 8? I don't know. If you did split it and it did do B and B, because of sometimes certain ways that you have to write, that's what it might look like. If you wanted it split, you'd have to make it sort of bigger and make your B like that instead. You want to split it, you're like 8, it becomes 88, or 4 windows. And believe it or not, the word for window, right, is 88. W-I-N-D-O-W. 23, 23. 9 and 14 and 4 and 15. Wow, the spirit. 19 and 23.
42 on the inside, the gateway, and 46 on the outside equals to 88. Window, A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals to 10. And if you multiply it, it equals to 24, equaling to 34 DC, going along with some other piece that I did earlier. And now also what I wanted to mention is we did the 3-period thing, the overtime, the extra time. It also has to do with baseball when you go into the 10th inning instead of the 9th. You haven't fabricated. Until you fabricate with this cube, you need to fabricate with this cube. Once you've fabricated, you've gone into number 10 because it means you're connecting. So now we have this 34. This becomes JX, which becomes the reverse QC, which is the gateway of creation. 173, and this is 1024, which I'm not sure if it's part of memory or something, but I know they both relate to the X because Roman numeral X is 10. We did the part of the hockey thing. We didn't finish the baseball thing. The periods, the female periods according to the moon. In order to get 84, we need 4 cubes. And in 4 cubes, we have 84 dots. And we have 132 voids. But the actual reality is it's going to say 12, 12. 4 times 3, 4 times 3. But the regular, the way everybody else counts, it's 132. 132 has to do with a pole. Okay? What I mean it has to do with a pole is when we have a singular value in the front, it's a pole. If you have a 2 in the front, then it is one part of the ring on the outside. Let me see if I can show you. See, the 1 is always going to be in the center, right? But the rings are always going to be on the outside. You say 2. If you say 3, right? You say 3, you're going to mention this one here. Both 2 and 1 in together. If you say 4, right? But this is actually 22. So I say 22, you got this one over here. I say 21, you got this one over here. So we need to speak and discuss together. It's not all about me. What is about me is me being here. That's it. Nothing else. Just all about just me being here. And eventually we'll be able to open up and be able to transfer and learn together. Anyways, I'm not really sure where else I should be going with this. Everything is a flip on the. Everything is a flip. Once 3 is done, your next move is a flip. So we are flipping, and we are flipping coming this year, the end of the year, and no one knows really the time or the place. But I can tell you one thing: I know the place. And we'll be there in time because we'll be here for the flip. I believe it's this year, according to the numbers. And not only that, 3 and 8 is creation heaven. And I did it in a video yesterday. The reverse of 3 is 6, and the reverse of 8 is 1, and that's your reverse cube. And not only that, go to the what they call is COUCHE. And then the second word is TARD. It's a store. It's a dépanneur in Quebec, a convenience store. So, but you don't have to do that. But in that store, okay, right at the minute I come up to the counter, there's a whole array of stuff for sale. Candies, friandises. And it says Sweet 16 on it. Sweet. 19. You want me to show you something? EE is 10. SW. S is 19. Yes. Look. Sweet. 15 and 4, 19, the letter S. 14 and 9, 23, the letter W. SW. How? And I came out with the E letter. That's the E letter. And the T letter is the crossover T where you were just talking about. The T crossing. How sweet it is.
coming to the end, coming to the beginning, and at the end, all the horror and terror, so that we should all know where we were, that we should never forget, and we should always appreciate. Do we always have to express it to others to know that you came for the show and you didn't, you just left without saying a word? The harmonics of this planet and the balance of this planet is motioning with this planet. And yes, we move apart from this planet and we are different specks of dust, dust in the wind. Wind, number 23, 2 lives in I. Wind, W-I-Y, 23 and 9, 32. N is 14, is 46, 50. The 50, when it's, I'm just trying to see where the 50, I did the thing on the 50 yesterday. The reverse of that is, yes, 50 reverse is 2 and 7 in the beta gates. 50 is in the beta gates. And the reason for that in the wind of the beta gates is because it's number 2 and 7, where we're out to win a big red sun. And the big red sun, see that shirt? Spot. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't do this on purpose. 16 and 19. But was that 16 I was looking? No, I was looking at 23. But that's 16 and 19. They're reverses of each other, these two. And another thing I wanted to do before I ended this video is this. So when you, I'm just going to close it off over here. And when I do this together, it either looks like 2 dogs or, hold on a second, or what happens, I'm not sure if you can see it yourself, but it looks like, I sort of see the Z in it, you know? I sort of see the Z in it somehow. I don't know whether it's here, but there's something else inside. Okay, forget about it. Gotta go. Long video, 42 minutes again. Raphael, 7286, and a constellation of Pegasus. Sometimes it's a little difficult. If you think the cat went away, no, the cat did not go away. The cat is still here, except instead of being behind me, she's right on top of me. How are you, kitty? I'm not shining the light on you. I'll move it away. I'll move it away. Oh no, it's a rabbit. Oh, no, it's a cat. No, it's a rabbit. It's a rabbit. Is it a rabbit or a cat? Say goodbye. Raphael, 7286, in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.